is now Dracovin, Lord and Emperor of the Dracovin Empire, and welcome. It is time to continue my discussion on the various lands, legends, planes, and planeswalkers of Magic the Gathering, where I go over each of these aspects of the lore of Magic the Gathering, give you a little bit of information and history about them, to help you understand more of the world settings and the universe that, well, this interesting card game is establishing. So today I've got for you a new plane. Vryn. Vryn is the plane that is the home plane of the blue-aligned planeswalkers Jace Beleren. It is known for being littered with these massive inhabited rings called the Mage-Rings. Each of these Mage-Rings is controlled by a number of ring mages. Together, they use this ring to as massive conduits for mana. All of this mana is channeled throughout this network of mage rings to this central area known as the core states, where the mana is gathered and harnessed. Most of this mana within the core states, though, is then used by a particular powerful elite mage group known as the Empire League. So they have this specific network which channels the mana through the rings into this core here. But the control of these core states is contested. The Dracovin Separatists also won control of it, and the two of them are at constant odds. Special arbiters are in place to ensure that this conflict does not escalate to something incredibly violent that will threaten the infrastructure of Vryn and the Mage Network Ring, the Mage-Ring network. They have to make sure that things stay in place and keep working, regardless of how at odds and violent this conflict actually gets. The thing about these rings are, they are a complete mystery. No one knows how old they are. No one knows who, what, how they were constructed. There is a mystery around these massive rings, which have become the home of the intelligent creatures of Vryn, and their origins. Many tend to be in disrepair too. They are falling apart. They are aging. But people live there, and people use them for the passive, powerful mana network that is spread throughout Vryn. Now, we only know of a few regions here from the material that has been provided. An area known as the Trail of Mage-Rings is the mountainous area where the Mage-Rings exist within. So this is the red mana aligned area where we'll find Mage-Rings. The Rhine Marshes and the Sparrow River are two of the only natural type habitats we know about that have been mentioned according to Vryn. And the location known as Simmet's Crossing is the birthplace of Jace. So we do know where Jace was born within Vryn, and we know the name of it. But again, information about this plane is sparse. We haven't had any particular set settled on it as of yet. The only other major figure beyond Jace that we know is from Vryn is his teacher, the High Arbiter Almrod, who we do know used him and his abilities in a way. The exact storyline, there's a couple of them that have been told, but regardless, it is assumed that Jace eventually destroyed his mentor's mind when he learned that he was abusing him, and basically abusing the system of arbiters, and ended up erasing his memory and leaving Vryn. So it's hard to say what Jace knows about his homeland, his home plane of Vryn anymore. And hard to say if we'll actually visit it from now on. But that's it for today. So I introduced you to an interesting plane, Vryn. Now, Vryn is only known to be the, well, birthplace of Jace Beleren. Beyond that, we only know so very little about it. But it's very interesting. A society built around these massive ancient rings that were constructed by who knows what, who knows who, which can be linked with mana collection systems to channel the mana energy to a core area where various mages can access it and use it for great magical works. Think about it. A network of magic set between all these rings where folks live. It's a very interesting setting, which I think would be really cool to explore in Magic's future. Whether they will or not, impossible to say. We only know a little bit about what they're exploring, the new things they're coming to. We're unsure in the future what new planes they'll visit, or these ones that they've mentioned, if they're going to stop by any of these and explore them. These ones that they've created but haven't dove into the depths of. We've only seen it with information from Jace, and of course, plain Jace. Hopefully we'll see more in the future. But if you have any questions, comments, anything you want to say, anything you think I left out, please just leave in the comments below. Just like, share, and subscribe. It shows for the channel, the empire, the work I do. If you want to show some extra support, you can always check out my Patreon. Link description below. There's some great rewards there. Helps to grow and improve the channel and the empire. If you want to see some other great Magic the Gathering content, I can recommend my Friends of the Multiverse. They Said, We Said, Card Bazaar, and Tasty Snackies. Great friends. Do some great stuff. You know, always willing to do some things with them. But regardless, until the next time, I bid you farewell.